Huawei may be facing significant challenges getting access to Google services, what with its continued troubles with the US government, but hey, that isn't stopping the company from launching new Android phones. Huawei unveiled the Mate 30 Pro last week, which runs software based on the Android open source platform that pretty much anyone can build on. The new flagship touts a bunch of camera improvements, like bigger sensors, improved low-light performance, as well as head-turning features like slow motion capture at 7680 frames per second. That's right, that wasn't a typo like I thought when I first saw the number. It's 7680 frames per second. Damn. Of course, at that high of a frame rate, you're going to have to sacrifice things like video resolution and the brightness of your footage, but that's still an impressive number. The Mate 30 Pro can shoot 7680 FPS video at 720p, although if you don't need your footage to be that slow, you can go up to 1080p at 960 FPS and lower. The Mate 30 Pro has 4 sensors on its back. 2 of these are 40 megapixels sharp with wide apertures of f1.8 and f1.6. These also have relatively large sensors of 1/1.54 inches, and together they let in a lot more light for better low-light performance. You can even go up to ISO 409-600 with these guys. My colleague Dan Cooper in the UK took a review unit for a spin, and he said that when he compared the Mate 30 Pro to the Pixel 3 XL, Huawei's phone delivered clearer pictures. He also noticed that the phone reproduced detail even in pitch black environments. There's also an 8 megapixel telephoto lens for 3x optical zoom, 5x hybrid zoom, or 30x digital zoom, which is the same as the P30 Pro offers. You can get pretty clean zoomed in pictures with this, Dan said, but he didn't have much to say about the 32 megapixel camera up front. And I don't blame him. That sounds like too many megapixels for any face. Although the cameras are definitely the highlight of the Mate 30 Pro, it's still got other compelling features for a phone. Its 6.53-inch display, for example, is one of these so-called waterfall screens that we've seen pop up on many recent Chinese phones. These are displays that curve around the edge of the handset so they don't appear to have side bezels at all. Kinda like Samsung's curved screen edges on the Galaxy phones. The Mate 30 Pro is powered by the Kirin 990 processor that Huawei unveiled at IFA, and Dan noticed this was really fast in normal use, and even in gaming. There's also a 4500 mAh battery under the hood that should help the phone last longer than a day. Of course, I can't tell you all of this without cautioning that there's a giant caveat. Like I said earlier, because of Huawei's relations with the US, the Mate 30 Pro doesn't have access to Google services. So you won't have access to the Play Store or Google apps like Gmail, Drive, Calendar, and Docs. You'll be expected to work around this either by installing third-party alternatives or sideloading your own app store to get them. If Huawei eventually irons out its issues with the American government though, the Mate 30 Pro might reclaim access to Google services, making it a truly compelling phone. Meanwhile, if you like caring more about fancy phones you can't buy, or fancy phones you can actually buy, then please subscribe to Engadget, and thank you for watching.